Come back the other way.
No.
I am pregnant, and it is your baby. It is. Don't look at me like that. Please believe me.
I don't believe any of this. All of a sudden, in the middle of my engagement party, you drag me in here and announce you're pregnant. It's another one of your desperate little stunts, Delia, and I'm not gonna buy it.
No, it's true. I mean, look at me. I mean, you can see the difference.
Delia, when are you gonna stop?
I would never lie to you about a baby. I went to Dr. Wolf after we got back from Boston. I was 10 days late. Mary said that was the earliest that I could check on the pregnancy. No, I kept it to myself because I didn't want to worry you. And this has been the most awful time of my life. And every morning I get up and I say, Delia, it's gonna be okay, but it isn't, Pat. I'm carrying your child.
No, Dee.
Why don't you just call Dr. Wolf?
If it comes down to that, I will.
Comes down to it. Hattie, I'm pregnant. I'm alone and I need your help. All I've been doing is thinking about this baby. I don't know, maybe that's the reason I feel sorry for Jill. When I went to get the results, I thought of Jill and I thought of her, that she's carrying her baby. And then when I found out that I was pregnant too, Patty, I couldn't hate her. Jill's baby needs a home. My baby needs a home.
And fathers.
Fathers and fathers to feel safe, yes.
I'm afraid I know you a little better than that, Delia.
Patty.
Why did you give Frank that divorce? So he could marry Jill, or so you could marry me?
Both. No, you see, when I found out the baby, I told Frank right away.
You know the first thing that pops into my mind? You let Frank go the minute you were absolutely sure you had a hold on me. If that's what you were thinking, you were wrong.
I'm sorry I told you.
So am I.
I'll prove I'm pregnant.
Yeah, maybe you can.
Oh, okay, look, if you don't, you gotta care. I mean, if not for me, care about the baby then.
Assuming there is a baby, I don't believe it's mine.
Pat? What's going on?
Their tragic losses.
No!
This week, don't miss their unbelievable reunions.
I told you I'd never leave you.
Zach is back for Kendall, and can Dixie's return save JR?
I don't need your help!
You're my son.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC, and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. This week,
This is my life. Nobody's gonna take it away from me.
his family learns the truth.
This man is not our father. He's our father's twin brother.
Now the real Todd Manning
I lost 8 years with my kids because of him!
wants justice.
I'm gonna kill him.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC, and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
A tiny grain of rice. It can't run or walk, but man, can it fly. Just 90 seconds from the microwave to the table. Begin with my Uncle Ben's Ready Rice and get to family time faster.
Pat, you're in!
Would you like to be my friend? I can run just like the wind.
Only Kleenex brand has Sneeze Shield in all its tissues to help catch sneezes in their tracks. Sneeze Shield your kids wherever they go. Now in new convenient on-the-go packs.
My, what have we here? Butterfinger Snackers. I love Butterfinger. I think I'll try one. Ow!
Butterfinger Snackers.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on my Butterfinger Snackers.
Uh-oh. Windex Multi-Surface lets you keep up with messes right when they happen. So you can put that Windex shine on just about anything. Get Windex Multi-Surface and keep up.
SC Johnson, a family company.
If you have diabetes, listen to how you can get not just 1, but 2 free meters.
I have diabetes and it changed my life. So has this new meter I received free from CCS Medical. You see, I used to only test on my fingers, but it was painful for me. My new meter allows me to test on my arm as well, where it's virtually pain-free. And listen to this.
Your blood glucose reading is 103.
It talks. Seeing and hearing my reading helps me confirm accuracy. So give them a call. They'll send you one free.
At CCS Medical, we can send all your diabetes supplies to your home, so you won't need to go to the pharmacy. And we'll deal with Medicare or your insurance to handle the paperwork. We can also supply you with insulin pumps, catheters, as well as ostomy and wound care supplies.
You'll love this no-coding pocket-size meter. It's free as well. I take it with me on the go. And just like my talking meter, I test on my arm so I barely feel it.
To get your free meters and more, call CCS Medical today.
When I first found out I was pregnant, I thought... At first, I just naturally assumed that this...
Okay, don't tell me anymore. I finally figured it out for myself.
Let me finish.
I don't want to hear it from you. The baby's not mine.
No.
It's Seneca's. Seneca's.
It should be yours. There's no man in the world that I want to father my child like you.
Yeah.
Frank, listen to me. Please. A couple of things. One, I love you. Two, there was nothing between Seneca and me after that weekend. We came back from the beach house and I found out that you'd left Delia, and it was over with Seneca. Instantly. Or so I thought.
I remember that day you came back. We met at Ryan's. Then we went over to your apartment and he was there. I asked you about that. You said he was strictly a friend. You'd just spent 2 days making love with him.
And you just spent 2 days having your life turned upside down. I couldn't tell you then.
Or any time since.
Do you know how many times I tried?
Jill, when you really want to do something, you do it. And nothing stops you. Now, why? Why couldn't you just told me then?
So many reasons, one after the other. The custody hearing for little John was coming up. Frank, you were proposing me as the best person to take care of your son. A reliable stepmother, a stable home. Those were your two strongest arguments. Should I have told you then?
Yes.
And what would you have told the judge? At that point, little John was the person that mattered the most. I was so terrified you'd lose him because of me.
And after the hearing?
I was unconscious in the hospital. You overheard a medical report, and there was no way for me to explain that.
Well, Faith never said it was my child. I just naturally assumed that when she told Pat you were pregnant, that the child was mine as well.
Of course you did. When I came to, Faith told me that you'd already told Maeve and Johnny, and that they were welcoming this baby into the family. Why do you suppose I cried every time I looked at you?
Oh, God, what a damn fool I was.
You weren't. You were beautiful. When you took me home from the hospital, that week we shared together was the best, most beautiful time of my life.
I thought it was the start of our life. Finally.
I wanted that to be true, desperately.
But it was a lie.
I took those 7 days. It was weak and it was selfish, but I did it. And I really believe that all those feelings that we shared were honest ones.
But they were based on a lie.
The last day of that week, I came to your office. I was going to tell you about the baby and Seneca, everything. All of a sudden, I found myself in the middle of a miscarriage. If that had happened, if I had lost the baby, it would have been you and me again. Days went by and I had an 80 or 90% chance of losing the baby. Frank, as long as that was a possibility, I didn't say anything to you. Frank, I love you. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. I was afraid.
If you love me so much, why couldn't you have trusted me enough to see you through all this? And if you're so reluctant to hurt me, why did you put me through hell over the survival of my child? Do you realize I love a child that doesn't even exist?
I did the best I could. One day at a time. There weren't any easy answers. Everything hurt.
I don't deny your pain. I just hate the fact that you shared it with Seneca instead of me.
I didn't tell him. He found out on his own.
I wish I had to.
Frank, I never felt anything for Seneca. I only felt alone.
The bond between the two of you is so strong. Even my mother noticed it. The way he's organized your life. Half the time, he didn't even have to speak. He just looks at you and you understand what you're supposed to do, and you damn well do it! He took over your medical care. He wouldn't give me permission to see you, and he sent me off on that crazy little trip of mine to the Dominican Republic, and while I got my divorce, he saved his child. Well, that's just marvelous. And now the four of us are in great shape, huh? So what's next, kid? What do we do now?
It's all right. Dee's just got a little bit too much party. I'll get her upstairs.
Well, maybe I can help.
No, you don't have to. I'm really all right. Look, I don't have to go upstairs.
No, I think you should for a little while.
All right, Faith Coleridge, you promised me this dance. Come on out here.
Go on, love. I'll be back in a minute.
Are you sure?
Positive.
There we go.
I'm right.
Obstetrics, please. Hello, this is Dr. Ryan. Is Dr. Wolf around tonight? Good. I'd like to speak with him for a minute. You tell him that he has your permission to answer my questions.
Hi, it's Delia Ryan.
Oh, I thought it was your brother-in-law. How are you, Delia?
Oh, I'm okay, no problem. See, Pat is the one who wants to talk to you. I was discussing the pregnancy with the Ryans, and Pat has a couple of questions I think he should ask you.
Certainly. Put him on.
Dr. Wolf?
Yeah, hi, Pat.
Hi. I just want to clarify the situation a little bit. Delia is definitely pregnant.
Yes, the test results were positive.
I see. How far along is she?
Not very. 6 weeks, I'd say.
Okay. That's all we really need to know tonight. Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
It was, Tuesday, December 21st. See, the time fits. It's true, we're gonna have a baby.
Partly true. Only partly. You're pregnant. That's all I know.
You're the father. I haven't been with anyone else.
I very much doubt that.
Patty! Patty!
come on.
Let the old man have a turn. Come on. What is this, anyway?
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Hey, they didn't give us enough. Now, listen, man, you know, this is your engagement and your party, and I'm having all the fun, so why don't you go out there and dance with your fiancée?
That's right. The fiddler wants one of your fast jigs, Pat.
I can't right now because
Oh, no, you have to, man. Yeah. You have to. Because if you don't, then Bob and I will have to do it, and we'll break our necks. And you don't want to have that any fun.
Look, I just made a call into the hospital, and I've got to go check on a post-operative patient.
Oh, can't you get someone to cover for you?
Well, I'll do it.
No, I've really got to do this. You can hang on a little while without me, can't you?
Well, I suppose so, if I have to. Come back soon, okay?
Yeah. As soon as I can. I love you.
Oh, hey. Come on, Pat, come on.
I don't think so. Who takes her now? Me?
I don't know.
I want her. I got her. I got her.
No, I want her.
You want her? You got
This
her.
is... I got to.
Oh, I remember now. And one round.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and a recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, she's a terrific actress. People are talking about General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
If you are a diabetic and currently trying to lose weight, please stay tuned to this important message. A market trial offer is starting now for a revolutionary breakthrough in weight loss called glucosilin, and you are eligible to try it free for 30 days. We are looking for callers to receive a free trial, so call immediately 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying. Clinical studies of the key ingredient in glucosilin have shown this ingredient to be effective in accelerating weight loss. What's even more impressive is that it also supports healthy blood sugar metabolism at the same time. And now this new formula is being released to the general public, and you're eligible to try glucosilin right now for 30 days. Finally, clinically proven weight loss and healthy blood sugar metabolism in one pill. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. 1-800-620-3352. 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying.
Jason, look out!
Happening now on General Hospital.
I think I know what's causing Jason's seizures. Do you remember Jason's original accident?
Why are you? The first accident made him a ruthless killer.
Jason!
No one knows what will happen this time.
Well, you wake up a different person.
Who will Jason be?
Say something.
General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
I don't know what comes next. That kind of depends on you.
You must have some plan in mind. After all, you've been making decisions without me for months. What did you expect to happen after you told me the truth?
I hoped you'd try to be fair. I didn't get much further than that.
All right. What's fair? Have you thought about that?
Yes, a great deal. Fair is preserving this baby's life if possible.
And then after its birth?
I told Seneca if I carried the baby to term, I would acknowledge him as the father.
Well, that's just fine.
You asked me what's fair, and I'm telling you. I have some responsibility to Seneca whether I like it or not.
You're also reversing what you earlier said. 1 minute, you're saying that what happens depends on me. And the next, you admit that you've agreed to share the child with Seneca. Now, damn it, that's a multi-year deal. Now, do you take me for a complete fool, or don't you know when you've made a commitment to a man?
Look, I know what you're going through. I know how terrible this is, but I don't deserve that.
I am sorry. It's Seneca's child. And you can't very well steal his child away.
Thank you. Frank, what's fair to you is that if none of this ever happened, and as far as Seneca's concerned, I haven't thought that far. I don't have any answers. When I think about the future, the only thing I'm sure of is that I want you.
I'm afraid I don't come up with any answers myself. This hits me very hard.
I know.
6 years. 7? Since I married Delia. It's been one emotional mess after the other. First, she went to work on me. The demands, the craziness. And it was our affair, which seemed to me a truly honest and open relationship. But I had to surround it with lies. I had to find 1,000 ways to steal time to be with you. Hating my marriage, loving my little boy. My mother always telling me to hang in there, Frank. Hang in. Bouncing back and forth. Back and forth. And now you're asking me to do more of that. Just when I believed it was over.
No. No, I don't want that for you.
You say you want a future with me.
Yes, but a solid one. Not one filled with problems and conflicts.
Well, apparently you see some possibilities I don't. Now tell me, just explain to me how you, me, little John Seneca, and Seneca's child are supposed to find peace together. Just give me a small idea of how that's supposed to happen. Are you willing to hand the child over to Seneca?
I couldn't.
Oh, I didn't think so. What then?
He'd see the child on some regular basis.
That's right. He'd be in and out of our home just exactly the way he's been in and out of your apartment.
No, I would insist that he...
You'd insist with Seneca? You'd insist what? That he only stop by on Saturdays? Well, suppose this kid gets sick. And we could barricade the place and he'd get in. Unless, of course, we made it regular policy to lie to him. Little John, if Dr. Bolak calls, you just tell him that everything's fine, then hang up quick. Oh, Jillian. I can't play those games anymore. I am after something entirely different in my life. I thought I had it.
All I've tried to do is to tell you that I love you. And I want you. And I regret beyond words that I'm carrying another man's baby, but beyond that, I cannot make predictions.
No, come on, don't do that. Don't. Just say what it is you're asking me to do.
I want you to love me.
On your terms. Which means I'm supposed to raise Seneca Bolak's child. That's what you want, isn't it?
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet. We have a party to rock.
You will never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on. What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming. You're back. This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Even when it's hot,
I'm smooth. Now the new standard of sleek. L'Oreal's Eversleek smoothing system. Free of heavy silicones, free of harsh sulfates. To smooth frizz down without weighing hair down. Ever. L'Oreal's new Eversleek.
I wanted to look great. Benadryl helped me lose 50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds. Lose weight and look great with Benadryl.
Who could resist the call of America's #1 puppy food brand? With DHA and essential nutrients also found in mother's milk. Purina Puppy Chow.
Keep your photos right at your fingertips.
Literally.
Oh.
Okay, this is my mom and dad. Robin, what you doing?
Oh, dealing with a slight underwear malfunction.
Oh, you need Hanes panties. They don't ride up. Hanes panties. So cute and they don't ride up.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind. I always want to hear what you have to say. And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Get ready for The Chew.
Wait till you try this.
A new kind of daytime talk show where everybody brings something different to the table.
It's going to be a show that centers around food, family, fun.
With expert advice.
Don't oversauce your pasta. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The latest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips you can use at home.
Best food finds in your area are always going to be at a small local market.
Quick and expensive meal? Let's talk chicken.
We all bring such different perspectives and such different passions, and you never know what's going to happen.
So treat yourself to something new and delicious every day.
Join us.
Join us?
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Join The Chew. Weekdays starting Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Dee, Pastor left in a hurry. Where'd he go? Did you tell him? Come on. Now, what did I warn you tonight? Did I warn you to keep your mouth shut and let Pat enjoy his engagement party?
I'm sorry, I couldn't stand it any longer.
Julia, did you ever think of anybody besides yourself?
I was thinking of him. I didn't want him to keep on making engagement plans. I thought Faith should know now.
Now? Why now? Why not tomorrow morning? Why couldn't it wait? I mean, never mind. I know the reason why. You wanted the pleasure of spoiling the party for Faith and for him. Now, she's taken off. He's taken off. She's out there worrying. Does that make you feel good, miss? Does that give you a real warm feeling inside?
Don't be mean to me.
Oh, this is nothing compared to what I feel like doing.
Pat was mean to me, too, and if that's the way that you're going to talk to me, I'm going upstairs. I'm going to bed.
What happened?
Bobby, he loves everybody else's baby. He doesn't love his.
He didn't take it the way you planned, huh?
He didn't do anything the way that I planned he would do. He gets me pregnant, and then he has the nerve to accuse me.
Accuse you? Of what?
He wouldn't listen to me. I mean, he wouldn't believe me. He says he's not the father.
Okay, coming.
I have to talk to you.
Now? Well, aren't you supposed to be at your engagement party?
Forget the party. There's something I have to deal with right now. And it won't wait.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.